Ask for the truth on behalf of Wendy Lynn concerning love issues. She's a bit torn right now, and we ask for guidance and insight into this matter in the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love and non-violence. Blessed be to the truth always. And we just cut the deck like so, and place it neatly, just neat it up there, as you can see, ship shape and Bristol fashion, as you'd say, and we just move it to the side, and then I'll deal out 3 cards for you there, Wendy. Let's see what's been going on, just see what's been happening. The first card will tell us that, because that represents you and your situation just recently, the recent past, as you call it that. Let's see where you are right now, and that will be in the next card. We just place that next to it, and then of course, last but not least, is the past, the present, and the future goes after, doesn't it? It's about a moon phase ahead. It's the immediate future. So we're really talking about the recent past influence, the present influence, and the immediate future influence there. Let's see then what has been going on, and what was it that happened that that made you, or that tore you apart, as you would say, as you seem to be implying there. We'll flip the card over nice and slowly, and we'll just see what it is. Darkness on the horizon with the raven there, look. So clearly there was a lot of, I suppose, darkness, uncertainty. You could read that as there. The raven is the soul carrier, of course. Can be the harbinger of death in that sense, death of a relationship, or it can be literally physical death of a person or whatever, but it's usually the crow or the raven is the soul carrier, the carrier of souls from darkness into light, from death unto life, really, if you want to look at it that way. But in this deck, of course, the raven does focus on the darkness that was there in the relationship. You were in a dark place, regardless if you were always arguing or not talking to one another, or there was physical or mental and/or, you know, physical and/or mental abuse or whatever there was going on. Nevertheless, it was a dark period in your relationship. Somebody didn't feel attracted to somebody, I don't know. What it was actually is irrelevant to some degree. It's just the fact that it was there, and it's the fact that Spirit is locking onto that and just acknowledging really that this dark place, darkness on the horizon, maybe I got a sense, because it's darkness on the horizon and it's for your recent past, it was foretelling of darkness to come as well, and that darkness is there right now. It was like the harbinger of darkness, I suppose, the harbinger of foretelling. The relationship really was in its closing stages, if you think of that. Let's just see there what this is about right now. The siren, the energy of the siren there, a lot of darkness going on there as well, isn't there? Just really, I suppose, temptation is too hard to resist. Resistance is futile, I suppose, to some degree. In this case, you've been lured into a situation that's not been in your best of interests, and there's been a chemistry going on, and it's maybe, just maybe, it's caused complications, of course. And notice how the tail there goes round as if it's sort of causing a tiny knot, as if there's a knot going on. It's in a sort of triangle, isn't it, as well? Yeah, like one sort of thinking a love triangle, and I look at that sort of how it's sort of curled around. I don't really look at it like that before normally, but just maybe it's just something we're sensing, something we're picking up here, and it's that sort of thing. I got a sense as though there's a love triangle going on right now, where the darkness was there, and somebody just, of course, a temptation is leading somebody astray right now, and it won't come to any good. We know it won't come to any good. But what potentially, if positive, of course, don't take it for granted, but it's always something to hope for. But of course, what if negative can be also good, in the sense of you know, I'm forewarned is forearmed, as we sort of say, or the mantra, as you say. Notice there the energy of the minstrel from the royal court in the immediate future, just poking really at the fact that between now and this time next month, the next moon phase, the next month, as you would say, next 28 days or so, really you are and you must let your intentions be known. When there's a problem, people say, what is it you want from this? You must say what you want from this. You must say how you feel and what you want from this relationship, what you want from this love triangle. Do you want it to carry on? Are you prepared to kiss and make up and forget about it? I don't really think so. I don't really think we can we? Let your intentions be known. If your intentions are to walk out, are to seal things and move on, then just acknowledge that tomorrow's sunrise is the beginning of the rest of your life. Raven can carry you from the darkness of the past into the light of tomorrow, and that is really all you can do, because the darkness that was there, the darkness that was on the horizon, has manifested itself as a love triangle, and of course you've got to let your intentions be known. The minstrel is there singing a song. He can be singing I love you, I love you, I love you, tra la 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 la, but it's a song. It doesn't necessarily means that he means that, what he says. But that's probably why it's, ironically, it is sort of saying, say what you mean, don't sing a song, because you might find yourself just singing a song just to appease somebody else, just to keep them off your back, just to stop them from mentally abusing you and or physically. Who knows? God forbid. But whatever this is, but please, whatever you do, play it safe now. For now, these cards have spoken.